Good morning, West Michigan. I'm Fox 17 Weather Ready meteorologist Terry DeBoer joining you live here on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school after the first weekend in November. And you see we've got some activity showing up on live Doppler radar this morning where you see the yellows on the radar. So we've got some pretty decent downpours coming together from Big Rapids back toward Ludington, Muskegon. Also, as we check out areas off to the south and east of Grand Rapids, around Jackson, just to the east of Battle Creek, and also a few isolated showers still right along the Michigan-Indiana state line. So we do have some big gaps in the precipitation shield this morning, but that rain is going to be sweeping through over the next couple of hours, and just about everybody will see additional rain showers for the morning commute. So that could slow things down just a little bit. And remember, for those kiddos out the door at the bus stop this morning, make sure that they get out the door with a rain jacket and the umbrella. Temperatures are relatively mild this morning, readings in the 40s to around 50 degrees. These readings this morning, by the way, with that deck of clouds and that moisture around, 10 to 15 degrees warmer than we were at this point yesterday when we had that widespread frost and the fog across the area. So waking up to relatively mild weather this morning. Today the rain ends by mid-morning. Sunny skies take over. And we'll see very strong winds as well. In fact, we'll see winds gusting in excess of 30 miles an hour inland, a gale warning along the lakeshore with winds up to 40 knots and waves building 6 to 10 feet. If you're heading to the lakeshore to take a look at the majestic nature of those high waves, make sure you stay off the piers, which can be easily swamped by those very high waves. Again, the satellite radar composite regionally will show you the rain on the way through the area, triggered by this area of low pressure and trailing cold front, and as it moves east to the east and southeast, it's going to be a quick mover, again explaining the winds as we roll through the afternoon and early evening hours. So once again, a good deal of sunshine, a beautiful sunset at 5:31 this evening. Yeah, we had the time change yesterday morning, so we're back to Eastern Standard Time, sunrise time about 7:19 today, and sunset 5:31 this evening. So again, certainly getting darker a whole lot earlier out there. At this point, we've got a terrific Tuesday. Dry conditions, not as much wind, and temperatures back in the mid-50s. A more active week of weather ahead, though, with the showers this morning. More showers with gustier winds on Wednesday, and a bigger system appears to be on the horizon for Friday with widespread rain, a few showers for Saturday and Sunday as some colder air gets set to settle in, especially as we head into the second half of the weekend. So temperatures over the next several days, really through the course of the work week, will be a little above average. Average highs are in the low 50s, so we'll be in the 50s for highs, lows generally in the upper 30s to low 40s. We see that colder air starting to pool in as we close out the weekend and head into early next week. In fact, Monday of next week, we could see high temperatures that struggle to even hit 40 degrees, but we're not done with the warmth yet. This is the 8 to 14 day outlook, which takes us into the middle of November. And as you can see here, a whole lot of the country, the central United States, including the Great Lakes to the Central Plain states and areas just east of the mountains out west, looking at temperatures that'll be above to much above average. And that takes us right into the middle of the month.